going on, everyone? Today is July the 22nd, 2023, and as many of you already know, if you follow AMC, you already know that the market has completely exploded in price in after-hours trading yesterday afternoon. The reason why? Well, it wasn't because of the apes. It was because the courts has denied the conversion of ape shares into AMC stock. So with that being denied, the market in AMC exploded. Which has therefore caused a resurgence of interest in AMC. It has resuscitated the AMC apes. They have came back to life. They have risen from the ground, and now they're talking about a MOAS again. Not learning from the prior experiences of what Robinhood did, Citadel, dark market, dark pools, and they still suspect that there's going to be a MOAS. That's a reason why that decision or the news broke in after-hours trading. You don't think that the judge made her denial during the day and that the news so just happened to happen when the market was closed? This game is already rigged. You're playing in a rigged game, so don't try to expect too much out of this situation. Will there be a squeeze? Of course. But it's not going to be on the magnitude of what many of these YouTube channels are talking about, because they did it once, they got caught, they took the buy button away. So don't expect it to be the same as what it was before. They learned their lesson. And if it's a battle between retail and the other institutional traders, you're not going to win. They're going to try their damnedest to make sure that they win and you lose. Look at this article right here from the street. Okay, because I know there has been a plethora of examples, theories, theses about Aaron, from creating NFTs to charging for specific seats in theaters to selling popcorn. Like, everyone was backing this CEO, right? Everyone was looking forward to all of the things that he was trying to do. He even bought a stake in a gold mining company, just trying to keep the business afloat, which is what he's supposed to do. He is the CEO. He's supposed to bring back equity to the shareholders of AMC stock, right? And everyone was talking about, oh, since he created this ape in order to raise more funding, more equity for AMC, everyone began to dump on him. Everyone began to hate on him because he's just simply trying to do his job. He's trying to keep the business afloat. And everyone who was an AMC ape started hating on him. Go on Twitter. There's a lot of hate being construed. And now all of a sudden, these same apes is going to be back on the bandwagon looking for the stock to go up. Now, at one moment, you were fighting for AMC, right? You was fighting to make sure that this business stays open. And now, since the court has denied their ability to raise funding through this conversion, AMC is now in a very dangerous, peculiar situation, because now how else are they going to raise money? And those once proponents who was looking for AMC to stay afloat, either you want to have a short squeeze or you want the business to stay open. Because if AMC is not able to raise funding off of this conversion, then where else are going to raise the money? Because he already tried. I've already given you examples of where he's tried to raise money. And thus far, it hasn't, well, at least substantially, it hasn't helped out. So what else is he going to do? Look at this article right here. While AMC stock surge is good news for the shareholders, it poses challenges for the company's management. Yeah, now Adam is right now probably figuring out, okay, how in the world am I going to raise some money for this business? Because if I cannot get it converted through this ape conversion, I need a whole heap of cash. They relied on the conversion to boost liquidity and to try to reduce their debt load. Now they must find alternative ways to raise funds. Here it is right here. Friday, July 22nd, was when a Delaware judge, Vice Chancellor Morgan Zern, denied the settlement with the plaintiff, blocking the conversion, which surprised investors. So while AMC Apes, you had thousands, tens of thousands of apes buying this stock, right? And they could not even make the stock go up. It took one person, an outsider, a judge, to make this market in AMC finally go higher. Isn't that crazy? See, that's why I don't pay attention to anything outside of price, because nobody on YouTube could have thought that this individual, a judge, could flip what AMC was doing into starting a short squeeze. Not one. Nobody has created a video talking about this judge in Delaware was going to deny the case to where you cannot convert Ape into AMC, and therefore we will see the market run up. It surprised a lot of people. That's why the market in AMC and after hours trading was up 80-90%. The vice chancellor also mentioned that her decision, had nothing to do with market manipulation theories that thousands of shareholders had complained about through their letters to her. So these AMC apes were sending letters to her. Hey, the market is being manipulated. Don't allow this ape conversion to go on, because they're going to dilute the shares that are already holding AMC. It's going to reduce the value of AMC, which the chart has already reflected that. That's why the market was trading around sub $4. The conversion of Ape into common shares would result in substantial dilution for existing AMC shareholders. As a result, any obstacle in the conversion process positively impacted AMC common stock but harmed Ape shares. Now this, I get it. It is a major setback for short sellers, right? The ones who try to play this arbitrage between AMC value stock, the value of AMC stock versus the value of Ape. That was arbitrage because the value is supposed to be equal between both shares once the conversion was to have happened. Well, now since the judge has threw her denial in, then that arbitrage is now broken. And those who try to play that arbitrage is definitely probably nervous right about now. They wish the market was open, or they definitely did some finagling yesterday afternoon in the dark pools. Okay. Many AMC shareholders, commonly known as Apes, have been anticipating the mother of all short squeeze. See how this article tries to spur this particular type of notion again? It's not going to happen. If they have the ability to take away the buy button, what makes you think that there's going to be a MOAS? The same individuals who are in control of these brokerages, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, they actually sat in front of Congress. And as you can tell, they might get fined. Cool. But they're not going to allow this to occur. So don't become massively greedy in this short squeeze. Don't do it. The potential surge. Well, while the recent movement may not be as substantial as those seen in 2021, considering the current situations around AMC and the market timing, I believe there is a possibility of a notable increase in AMC shares during the next couple of trading sessions. I do too. I think that the price is going to be very volatile, especially the first couple of trading days next week, and that the market isn't done with going higher. But a MOAS, let's pull back the brakes. Relax. This potential surge is likely because short sellers will probably need to cover or close their position at huge losses. That's going to occur. And that's why, from my perspective, the news came out after market closed, to give them the ability to close out their positions and not be impacted by the overall market and increased volatility. Because in no doubt in my mind, if AMC closed up about 90%, 100% in after hours trading, if this was during regular session while the market was open, AMC would have been up 200%. So they had to kind of quell that ability for the market to be that fast so soon, because those short sellers, they cannot cover that fast, not in a computerized world. So they needed to allow the reduction of trading to go on to give them the ability to close majority of their positions. See, this game is already against you. You could not act on this information in after-hours trading. Good news for shareholders, bad news for AMC. AMC shares skyrocketing due to the halted ape conversion is undoubtedly great news for the company shareholders. I agree too. Fantastic, especially those who's been holding forever. But it is a cold shower for the company's management. Adam, yeah, he's probably drinking right now, trying to figure out, okay, what's my next plan? I've tried everything. I've been throwing darts at the wall, trying to figure out what's going to stick in order to keep this business afloat. And this was my Hail Mary. So while you all may be celebrating that AMC finally has given us a minor squeeze, don't expect it to last long if he cannot continue to keep money coming in. AMC had pinned its hopes on the ape conversion, talking about Adam, to inject much needed cash into its delicate liquidity position, burdened by high debt. According to B. Riley analyst Eric Wold, converting the apes into common shares could have potentially allowed AMC to raise as much as $16 billion in equity. Now, AMC must explore alternative ways to raise funds that don't involve equity offerings. Although box office numbers are expected to improve over the next few years gradually, they are not likely to reach pre-pandemic levels anytime soon. Projections, and that's simply what they are, they're just projecting, say that AMC revenues will grow by 15% year on year in 2023, reaching about $4.5 billion annually, and another 6.7 in 2024, reaching $4.8 billion. However, that will still be approximately 14% below pre-pandemic levels. 14%. They're still short. Where would AMC be in the next 5 years? Okay. So now, here's my price prediction. Okay, I did a video in AMC back on July the 9th. You guys can see I was bullish in the stock, looking for the stock to go higher. I wasn't bullish at that time. Breaking this down on a minute basis, you guys can see when the market completely exploded. Okay, so I want to say congratulations to those who was already in this position since July the 9th, which was when we did our video. Because the market, once the market opens on Monday, wherever it is, it's definitely going to be a lot higher than where our expectations was. So I just want to say congratulations, because that was a pretty good call there. Now, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm not going to drop a price prediction into the market in AMC yet. What I am going to do, I am going to bring this area up here in AMC, because you guys can tell that this has been prior areas of resistance. Okay. That's it. And we're just going to see how the market trades in AMC over the next couple of days. I'm not going to drop an idea until we get a better depiction as to how the market is going to fare in this squeeze right now. Okay. So let me extend this out over a little bit further too. And it's going to be a fantastic ride to see how this market works, or how it trades on the opening of Monday. So we'll see. Give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.